Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please check it. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Everybody, please confirm to me, guys. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Right. Good evening, guys. And check it what we completed in the last session. Light. And what we completed there in the last session. I think so. We are discussing about language fundamentals. Topic we are discussing there. In language fundamentals, overall, 5 topics here we are having in the language fundamentals. What are the 5 topics here we are having there? The very first one is tokens, and the second one is like what there? Data types. Next one is typecasting. Next one is Java statements. After the Java statements, what next one there? Arrays. Arrays will be discussed after object orientation or before starting collection framework, right? Then after that, after completion of this, next one is like what there? Tokens part already we started. There are given the definition for like what the lexeme. What exactly the meaning of lexeme? Lexeme definition are given. The logical, individual logical unit in Java programming is called as what? Lexeme. The collection of lexemes come under a particular group. That group representation is called as what? A token. How many tokens are existed there overall? 4 types of tokens are existed. What are the 4 tokens now? Right, so you know already identifiers. Next one is what? The literals, keywords or result words. Then after that, what next one? Operators. These are the overall things here what we are having. So about these identifiers we completed clearly. Identifiers part we understood already. First of all, tell me what is an identifier? Identifier is a name assigned to the programming elements. Assigned to the programming elements, right? Like what are the programming elements there? Like variables, methods, classes, interfaces, packages, and so on. All these are like what they're identifiers. Observe carefully. Next one is after that, after understanding these identifiers, no, to provide identifiers in Java applications, a set of rules and regulations here we have to follow. What are the set of rules and regulations here we have to follow there? Right, sir. Then what is the first rule for identifiers there? What is the first rule for identifiers there? Now tell me. All right, sir. All Java identifiers should not start with a number. It may start with an alphabet or underscore symbol or a dollar symbol. But the subsequent symbols may be a number, an alphabet, or maybe a dollar symbol or underscore symbol. These are the things here we have to understand. Nice. Then after that, what is the second rule I've given there? Spaces are not allowed inside the identifier. Spaces are not allowed inside the identifiers. This is one thing. Next one is after that, after the spaces, no. Next one is all operators are not allowed inside the identifiers. What next one? After that, all keywords are not allowed in the identifiers. Next one is all primitive data types are not allowed as what their identifiers. But what about the user defined classes? No, what about the classes here? No, predefined classes and interfaces names are allowed as an identifier, but with some condition. What's that condition there? No, what is the condition here? If we declare any predefined class name as an identifier with a particular data type, in the remaining part of the program, that predefined class name must be used as the same integer variable only, integer identifier only. That means the data type variable only. We cannot use it as like what their original class name. If we use that as like original class name, there we are able to get some compilation error, right, sir? Depending on the situation, errors here we are able to get. In the case if we provide fully qualified name for the classes, no, there we are able to use that as like what there we are able to use that as like what there is a normal Java class there, but we need to use what there fully qualified name. What is the meaning of fully qualified name? What do you understand there? Fully qualified name is like what their writing class name along with what their package name. Writing classes name along with the package name, that is called as what their fully qualified name. Right. So some examples already we understood on the basis of that. Now leave that. Then after that, to use identifiers, Java has given a set of suggestions. To use identifiers, Java has given what there a set of suggestions. What are the suggestions which are provided by Java to provide identifiers? First one is what there all the identifiers are suggestible to provide with a particular meaning. So int xxx is equal to 10, there is no meaning for it. Int envo is equal to 10 now, then there is a meaning for it. So some description we have to get in our mind whenever we are using identifiers. That's first point. Then the second point, what is that second point here I'm telling there? Next one is like what I'm telling to you. So there is no length restriction for the identifiers in Java. There is no length restriction for the identifiers in Java. We can provide the identifiers with any length. We can provide identifiers with what there with any length. There is no length restrictions for the identifiers now, but it is suggestible to provide length of the identifiers around 10 symbols, maybe one or two symbols less or more, that doesn't matter, but around 10 symbols here we have to provide. Next one, if you have multiple words in a single identifier, it is suggestible to separate these multiple words with a special notation like what there underscore, only underscore, not any other one. This is the meaning of like what there identifies, right? Then all the points here we understood about this identifiers. Then after that we started with what we started here, no, literals. We started with what there literals part here we understood there. Am I right or not? Right, sir. What exactly the meaning of literal here? No, what do you understand about this literal here? Literal is a constant assigned to the programming, that means assigned to the variables. Literal is a constant assigned to the variables. Now one equation I've given, int a is equal to 10 now, where int is what there data type, a is what there variable or identifier, equal is what there operator, 10 is what there constant. Now this constant, this 10 is a value we assign to the variable, so this is treated as what there a literal. Observe carefully. Then semicolon is like what there terminator or a special symbol. To prepare Java applications, Java has provided the following types of literals. Number of types are given there. First one is what there integral or integer literals. Some data types are available. What data types are available there? Byte, short, int, long, right? Next one is the char. Char data type is also available. Note, all long literals must be provided with the suffix values with either small l or capital L. Floating point literals, float and double data types are coming there. Then all float literals must be suffixed with either small f or capital F. All the double literals must be provided with the following suffixes. First one is no suffixes. Then second one is what there either maybe capital D or maybe what there small d. Next one is what there Boolean literals. What about these Boolean literals? No, only Boolean data type. No, true or false. Then string literals. String values are like what there double quotation. Anything we provided inside the double quotation, then that is treated as what there string literal. But I need to give one important point here. Everybody must remember this. In the future, I may give this point. I need to ask this point number of times in the future. What is that point here? Only string data type. Right, sir. What's the point I'm telling here? Only string data type is able to represent all the types of data. All the types of data. Say for example, integer, it able to represent only integer data. Float, it able to represent only float data. Double, it able to represent only double data. But my requirement is what there, some data I want to represent with a mix up of numbers and as well as what their characters. Maybe only numbers or maybe only characters, collection of characters. There, we need to go for what data type? No, string data type. Only string literal is able to represent all the types of data. All the types of data is represented by only what there? String literal. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? That's okay, guys. Now, this is a clear-cut information here. We have to understand. Clear? Right, sir. Now, all of you understand it, no? Some information, guys. All of you observe carefully. 7386095 600. Right? This is a number, right? What is this number? Any idea? My girlfriend number here. Why are not taking this number there? Take this number. All of everybody, take this number, feed in your mobile phones. Please, 1 minute, complete it. Everybody, take this number and feed in your mobile phone. I will give even that name also, with which name we have to save. Right, sir. What is this number actually? I said to you my girlfriend name, right? First girlfriend name. Core Java. Right. So what do you have to take there? Durgasoft. Okay, do one thing. Okay, Durgasoft Office. Save it. Durgasoft Office. Instead of that, 1 minute. Nagoor Babu sir classes. Nagoor Babu sir is not mandatory. Nagoor Babu classes number. Save like that. Nagoor Babu classes number. Sir is not required here. Nagoor Babu classes number. Save like that. So don't call to this number and don't ask about when DevOps class is starting and when Python class are starting. No, not like that. This number is exclusively for the sake of my classes. This number I have given exclusively for the sake of what classes there? My classes. Both offline and as well as in what there? Online. For what purpose I am giving this number there? Please recognize this. If you are not getting, if you are not getting videos, recorded videos, and if you are not identifying any like what there classroom notes links, webinar links, if you are not getting that, so try to call to this number and try to get confirmation. The single point of contact for my classes there. Forget about the Durgasoft office numbers. Of course, you can save that, no problem here. Other numbers are available, but this number is exclusively for the sake of my classes. Yes, sir. Got it? Right. And better to call like what there? 10 to 6 o'clock. 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. The time is better if it is possible, max. Before 10 o'clock morning and after 6 o'clock, maybe service may not be possible. Why? Because some due to some reasons here, but better to call from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Right. Within that time. Moreover, I'm giving word to you after completion of the class within 1 hour, you are able to get videos. Understand it here. In the case if you are not getting videos access, maybe in some days, maybe 1.5 or 2 hours delay may be going on. Why? Because that videos are going to be stored in a cloud. That cloud, from cloud we have to download. In some situations it may be delayed depending on the length of the class. It may be delayed in some situations. No, if it is delayed maybe 1 hour or 2 hour, but don't worry for it, wait for that, you'll get that video. But our people are ready to upload your videos there as much as possible. They are going to upload your videos within 1 hour after completion of your class. Our people are working on that particular mode. In the case if it is delayed in some situations, no, don't mind for it, but wait up to the time. It's continuously might be after 5 hours or 6 hours a time. If that video is not coming, then send a small message there, then automatically our people will alert for it. Understand it clearly. Even if you identify any wrong videos in the list, unfortunately in some situations my admin people actually they are not technical. In some situations one class video may be uploaded in another class, maybe chances I'm telling there. If you identify that situation, then immediately send one, drop one message to this number, then automatically you are able to get it. Got it or not? Everybody, all of you are getting this number? Right, sir. I don't want to get again and again that videos access complaint. It's a permanent solution for all of you. No response. Right. Now let's move on to the content, guys. Then after that, What next one here? I'm telling there after completion of this. So only string data type is able to represent all the types of data. All the types of data including numbers, comma, alphabets, that means characters and so on. Anything, all the types of data is included, is provided in the case of only what type, string data type. Right, leave this one. So literals, a bit of literals part here we understood. Am I right or not? Okay, fine. I want to give one example to you. Now try to answer for this example, guys, all of you know. So for example, double D is equal to, I want to check your schooling mathematics. I want to check now. I want to get this number in the form of words. 125, 125. In that way I required now. Now come on, please tell me. This much of time. I need that number in the form of words representation. Okay, I understood your I understood your problem then. Now calculate the positions now. This is what position now? 0th position. Zeros are ones, sir. Ones. Then what next one? Tens. Next one? Hundreds. Next one? 1,000. Next one? 10,000. Next one? Lakh. Next one? 10 lakhs. Next one? Crore. Next one? Now tell me. Now you are able to understand clear. Nice. 12 crore, 34 lakhs, 56,789. How much time you have taken, sir? How much time you have taken? So definitely on a moment you are not understanding, right? The moment when you see that number, immediately you are not getting that number. You have to stay there. Something you have calculated. After that only you are getting clarity. At least 1 minute pass is there or not? 1 minute pass you have taken. 1 minute lag you have taken, right? After that only you understood it. Then we are giving it. Means that readability is not available with this number representation. What is not available? Readability. Readability in the sense on moment we have to get that information. On moment we have to understand that what is that number. So that we are not having immediately. It's not the mistake from your side. The way I represented this number is a problem. So because of this reason, what is the point I'm telling there? What is the point I'm telling there? To improve, observe carefully, to improve readability, in a literals, Java 1.7 version or Java 7 version has provided Java 1.7 version has provided a flexibility like to include underscore symbols in the literals. Understand it? What I am telling you, all right, sir. To improve readability in the literals, Java 1.7 version has provided a flexibility to include underscore symbol in the literals, inside the literals. All right, so now this is one thing. Now similarly here what I am providing there, observe carefully, the same number I want to represent in this way. Now tell me which one is easy to read? Second one. Obviously we are able to get some easiness with the second one or not? Yeah, this flexibility was provided by Java 7 version. Am I right or not? All right, so now let me check it. It is possible or not with Java 7 version. Let me check it now. To check this, then what I have to do, sir? I have to open what there? Edit plus, right? Not available. Edit plus not available, sir. Available or not available? Okay, no problem. I'll install it. Don't worry. Later on I'll install it. No, but I want to go for what there? A simple notepad. I don't have any problem. Anything I can use. Yeah. Now tell me what I have to write there. class test. Then what next one here? Come on, now tell me minimum program I'm telling there. Public static void main string array. What next one? Of course, aux is not mandatory. We can use anything. Okay, right, sir. Then after that, what next one here? After completion of this, here I need to take that value. What value here I have to take there? Already given that. Now double D is equal to this. This value here I have to take. Observe carefully. Double D is equal to this value here we provided. Now here I want to display that value on command prompt. System dot out println of D. Yeah, let me save this. Now D drive, inside the D drive, Java 6 PM. Then inside this double quotation I'm going to take. Then what is this actually? Test.java. Right. Save button. Replace it. No problem. Right, sir. My Java file is ready. Now I have to compile and execute this program. To compile and execute this program, then what we have to do there? CD Java 6 PM. Go to that command prompt. Now get Java C space. Before that, let me use my Java version. What Java version we want to use there now? First of all, or Java version here now? Java 6 version. Right, sir. Java C space test.java. Getting some compilation errors, no? Now please observe this compilation error. Where we are getting compilation error and why we are getting compilation error, please understand it, no? Here wherever we have used what there? Underscore symbol. There we got compilation error or not? Why, sir? Why we are getting compilation error here? This is Java 6 version. In Java 6 version, this feature is not available. This feature was provided from which version of the Java? Java 7, 1.7 version onwards, this feature is existed. Then immediately what we have to do there? I need to change to what version there? Java 7 version. Right, so now here I have to use Java C space test.java. Any compilation error here? No compilation error. Java space test. Here we are getting output, but of course, that output we are getting in the form of exponential form. No need to think much about it. But anyway, output is same. Don't think about it. In exponential form, we are getting output. Output is very same. Got it or not? Okay. So anyway, understand point here. Are you getting any compilation error in Java 7 version? No compilation error in Java 7 version. But there are some compilation errors in which version? No? Java 6 version. So the point is what? This was provided as a first, it was provided in Java 7 version. This feature was introduced in Java 7 version. Got my point or not? Right, so now this is okay, fine. Now this is the point here, what I'm giving there. Now try to observe this point clearly. All right, sir. Now this is an example here I'm telling there. Observe carefully. Right, sir. Up to Java 6 version here we can understand. Now this we are able to say like what there from Java 7 version. Like this here we are able to provide. Nice. After that, one internal point, try to understand it. So now I included these underscore symbols for the sake of what? For the sake of what? To improve what their readability. Readability in the sense, what's the meaning of it? No, easy to read. Easy to read or easy to understand. That's the meaning of readability. For the sake of that only here we are understanding. Got my point or not? Now tell me, I'm giving clarity. This is only this underscore symbol support inside the literals is for the sake of only easy to understand for the developers. Developers easiness. In the point of developers easiness only, these underscore symbols are allowed. For the sake of developers easiness only, underscore symbols are allowed. Am I right or not? Because of that reason, what happened there? Because of that reason, what happened there? When we compile the above instruction, compilation in the sense, after reading the content, after understanding the program, there developer is going to compile the program. Okay, fine. When we compile the program, compiler will remove all the underscore symbols. Compiler will remove all the underscore symbols, from the number, comma. Compiler and JVM will process that number without underscore symbols, and JVM will provide output. JVM will provide output, will generate output without underscore symbols only, without underscore symbols only. That means by this we can understand clearly what we understand there. These underscore symbols are up to the developers reading purpose, developers understanding purpose. So up to .java file they are sufficient. Up to what there .java file they are sufficient, not required in which one there dot class file, and not required for processing. That number must be processed as per the original number without underscore symbols only. But that underscore symbols are allowed up to what there developers level, up to developers understanding. Because of that reason, that underscore symbols are allowed. That underscore symbols are allowed up to source code. Up to source code in the sense what there up to .java file. Not possible to, not required under the dot class file, not required for what there processing. This is what exactly the meaning of like what there underscore symbols. Try to recognize this point clearly. Leave this one here. This is what exactly the content here I'm explaining to you. Try to understand it. Next one is after completion of this particular point. Next one is like what there number systems in Java. What is the next topic here? Number systems in Java. Right. Observe carefully. Not only in Java, not only in the case of Java, in any programming language, if we want to represent numbers, in any programming language, if we want to represent numbers, there we have to follow some standardizations. We have to follow some standards. That standards are called as like what their number systems. The standards are called as like what their number systems. Understand guys what I'm telling there? Try to understand it clearly now, right? Next one. Then after this, what is the point I'm telling there? Right, now let me provide this information here. In all programming languages, not only in the case of Java, in the case of like what there, in all programming languages, to represent numbers, we have to follow some standards. They are what they right. The standards are what they are like what their number systems. They're what their number systems. Observe carefully. Standards are available. The standards are like what their number systems. Observe carefully. Right, sir. How many number systems are available? In general, there are four number systems. What are the four number systems are available there? First one is like what there? Binary number system. First one is what there? Binary number systems. Right, so second one is what there? After this, octal number system. Second one is what there? Octal number system. Third one is like what there? Decimal number system. Then what next one can know? Hexadecimal number system. I think in our basic mathematics you got already these examples, right? These number systems already you had completed, right? In our childhood classes, right? Maybe not even that, in our BTech also might be these number systems are available. In very first year BTech, I think so. Yes, sir. Am I right? Sir, who remembered, sir? In BTech, all these things are remembered there. Then we might be in the companies there at present. But why I'm coming to your class now? Your thought is like that, right? Just I'm recollecting. Then whether you are having that subject or not, I don't know. But I will explain that definitely. Fine. Now let's move on to the point. Okay, sir. How many number systems are available in Java? Not in Java. How many number systems are available in general? 4 number systems are available. Am I right or not? Out of these 4 types of number systems, which are allowed in Java? Which number systems are allowed in Java? Yes, what now? Binary number system. Only binary number system or any other one? Only binary number system. Only binary number system. You confirmed it or you are asking the question now? Confirmed it. Only binary number system. I like your confidence level actually. Right, perfect. But the answer is what there? All the number systems are allowed. No, yeah, no. Don't laugh here. Is he whatever he knows? He's saying that confidently, right? That's right thing. So let's come for this. All the number systems All the number systems are allowed in Java. There I will give what there some conditions are available. Later I will talk there. Right, sir? All the number systems are allowed in Java. Nice. All the number systems are allowed in Java. But which number system is a default number system in Java? Which number system is a default number system in Java? All number systems are allowed. I do accept that. But which number system is a default number system in Java? But, okay, forget about Java. Now tell me, in outside environment, in general, which number system is a default number system in our regular use? In our regular calculations, which number system is in general, that means default number system there? Say for example, if you go to our companies now, if you selected in any company, if you go there, then your salary may be calculated in the multiples of tens or multiples of twos. Maybe in the multiple of the decimal number system or not. Understand here? Decimal number system only the salary will be calculated. But don't ask the company to calculate the salary as per the hexadecimal form. If you are asking like that, they will calculate your salary as per binary number system. Binary number system in the sense, decimal number system in the sense 10. Hexadecimal number system is what there 16 rupees. But binary number system is what there 2 rupees now. See, understand it now. Maybe in the stock market or maybe inside in outside normal calculations and everywhere, which number system is going on there? Decimal number system is going on. So Java is not exempted from this. Java is also be following the same outside environment. First of all, understand one point here. What are all these programming languages actually? What is the need of all these programming languages actually? All these programming languages are representing outside environment in the form of programming. The intention of these programming languages is what there to represent outside environment in the form of coding. To represent outside environment in the form of what there programming. Because of that reason only, because of that particular reason only, programming languages are available. Sir, got my point or not? Because of this particular reason only, programming languages are existed. Clear? Now, the point here, what I'm telling there, similarly here, what is the point I'm telling there? Observe carefully. Java is also a programming language. Always it is trying to represent that outside environment in the form of coding part. So whatever the default behavior is available in outside, the same behavior might be available in the case of what now? Java. If any violations are available, if any changes are available in the way of representing that outside environment in the form of coding part, we will talk about that particular point especially. But in general, what exactly outside environment is going on, the same scenario, the same environment is going on inside what there? Java. That's the point I'm telling there. Now observe carefully. All the number systems are allowed in Java, but the default number system, the default number system is what there? Decimal number system. The default number system is what there? The decimal number system. Observe carefully, guys. Then what is the point I'm telling there? Clear to all of you know? Right. Okay, fine. Now we need to understand one by one clearly. The very first one is like what there? Binary number system. Binary number system. How we are able to represent this binary number system in Java? How it is possible? Right, sir. All of you observe carefully. This number system allows only 0, 1 symbols. This number system is able to allow only zeros and ones. Zeros and ones. Observe carefully. Zeros and what next one here? Ones. Only these symbols are allowed, not more than that. If you want to prepare number in a binary number system, we have option only 2. What are the 2 options? No, zeros and ones only. We cannot use any other number. That's the point I'm telling there. This number system allows only zeros and ones symbols. That's okay, fine. Next one is how we are able to represent this binary number. Say for example, int I is equal to 1010. I represented here. That's okay, fine. Only zeros and ones I used to represent this binary number 1010. That's okay, nice. But is that number is by default a decimal number or binary number? Is that number is by default what their decimal number? Is that number is by default what their decimal number? 1010. Even in decimal also ones and zeros we can use there. 1010, 1010. That is a value actually. That is, if you write like this, is a decimal number. But if you want to make it is a binary number, we have to provide the prefix value either 0 small b or 0 capital B. Then what is the prefix value here we have to provide there? Either 0 small b or 0 capital B. So all of you are getting my point or not? Either 0 small b or 0 capital B. We have to provide that prefix value. Then only that number is becoming as what there. Then only that number is what there? A binary number. Otherwise, that number will not be binary number. Yes, clear to all of you guys? Right. So now let's understand this point also. No? To represent numbers in a binary number representation, we must use either 0 small b or 0 capital B prefix. 0 small b or 0 capital B prefix for that number, for the number. Right, sir. For the numbers here, we have to provide either 0 small b or 0 capital B. That's the point here I'm telling you. Now let me see some examples here. All of you observe carefully. A few examples here I want to show them. I'll try to give some clarity on it. First of all, I want to take like what there, int a is equal to 10. Int b is equal to like what there, 1010. Okay, now get this is like what there, 0 small b. Next one is after that, int c is equal to, observe carefully, 0 capital B, but next one here 1100. That's okay, fine. Then after that, what next one here we are having there? After this, int d is equal to 0 small b 1020. Right, like this I provided. Now tell me, out of all these things, which things are valid and which things are invalid, sir? Now tell me. First one is what there? Is it what is this number actually? Is it binary number or decimal number? It is not a binary number. You can understand it is what there? Decimal number. Why it is decimal number? Any reason for it? No. No prefix is available. When no prefix value is available, then by default it will be what there? Decimal number. Answer my point here. It is not a binary number and it is a decimal number. Next one after that. What is this now? Valid or invalid now? Valid or invalid now? Yes, it is valid. Then what next one here? Valid or invalid now? Come on guys, valid or invalid now? Yes, it is also be valid here. Don't have any problem. Now next one is what there? Valid or invalid now? Valid or invalid? Invalid. Why sir? Why it is invalid? No. It includes what there? Number 2. Number 2. In binary number system, digit 2 is not allowed. That complete number we have to prepare with what there? Zeros and ones only. Zeros and ones only. That's clear? Clear to all of you know? Just let us check some points here. Now try to understand these points now. Right, so now the same program here I want to do this. Just I want to leave this one. Now let me check this. First of all here I want to write like what there, int a is equal to 10. Then after that, system dot out dot println of a. System dot out dot println of a. This is normal number only. We can observe carefully. Now what output here we are able to get there? Java C. Right, so now test dot Java compiled successfully. Then Java space test output here we are getting 10. 10 is an output we are getting. Right, don't worry. Then observe carefully. Now I want to make it is what their binary number. I want to make it is what their binary number. So what I have to do there? 0 small b here I have given. Observe carefully. If it is a binary number, how the calculation is available for the binary numbers? No, how these calculations are available about these binary numbers here? Observe carefully. I want to convert this binary number to decimal number. Decimal number here I want to provide. Now try to understand this binary number to decimal number conversion here. Then how we are able to do this? Let's observe carefully. First of all here, what I am telling to you, understand guys, all of you know. So right to left we have to take each and every digit that will be multiplied with 2 with the power, increasing number of the powers. Right, understand it clearly. 0 star 2 power 0 plus 1. Second digit is what there? Right to left. 1 is what there? 1 star. What next one you know? 2 power 1. 2 power 1. Observe carefully. Is the calculation. For example, if it is 1010, What's the calculation here? Now tell me here. I want to convert from binary to decimal now. For example, 1010. This is a binary number. How we are able to calculate it now? We can start from right to left. We can start from what there? Right to left. There the calculation would be what there? 0 star binary number in the sense, then its base is 2. 2 is the base for it now. So 2 power what there? 0. Then what next one here? 1 star. Then 2 power what there? 1 plus what next one here again? 0 star. 2 power what there? 2 power 2, right sir? Then what next one here? 1 star 2 power. What's the value here? 3. Now after this, what's the value here we are able to get for this? No, right sir? Understand it now. Then what's the value? 0 star 2 power 0. 0 star 0. Anything is 0 plus 1 star 2 power 1. 2 power 1 is what there? 2 only. 2 power 1 is what there? 2 only. 1 star 2. What's the value here? No, 2. Got my point or not? Right sir. Next one is after that. 0 star 2 power 2. 0 star anything is what there? 0. 0 star anything is what there? 0. Now lay this one. Next one is what there? 1 star 2 power 3. 1 star 2 power 3 in the sense 2 power 3. 2 power 3 is what there? 8. Now calculate it now. What's the value here we are getting? 2 plus 8. What's the value here we are getting now? 10. 10 is the value we are getting. Now this is a way of converting the binary numbers to what there? Decimal numbers. Sir, all of you are getting my point or not? Right, sir. Now here the value is what they now tell me. What is this value here? No, what is the value? 0 star 2 power 0. Anything is 0, right? Plus 1 star 2 power 1. What's the value here? 2 power 1 is what there? 2 only. 1 star 2. Now, what is the final value here? No, 2. 2 is an output we are getting. So whenever we are displaying the day value, there we are able to get output is what there? 2. 2 is an output here we are getting. As clear to all of you know? Right. So now this is binary to decimal conversion. Of course, already you are aware about all these calculations. No, just I'm recollecting all the points here. In Java also, number systems are available. Now let me check this here. Now I want to check this program there. All of you understand one more point. One conclusion I'm telling there. First of all, which version of Java we are using there? 1.7 version. Nice. Okay, fine. Java C space test.java. Compiled successfully. Java space test. What's the output here we are getting there? No, 2 is an output here we are getting. Got it or not? What is the output we are getting there? 2 is an output here we are getting. Okay, fine. Right, so now in the point of this example, it's okay. Now get that output is what there? 2. 2 is an output here we are getting. Okay, fine. But one more point I'm telling to you. Now try to recognize this. Practically, I want to prove that. I haven't performed any changes in my program, not performed any modifications in my program. But which version of Java I'm using now? Now at present, I changed my Java version from 1.7 to 1.6. Right, sir. Now Java C space tested.java. Observe carefully what we are able to get now. Where we are getting error now? In place of 0 small v, there we are getting an error. In Java 7 version, we are not having any error. But in Java 6 version, we are getting what there? Error here. Sir, got my point or not? So what is the conclusion here? What is the point here I'm telling to you? The point is like what I'm telling to you. Observe carefully. Note, binary number system was introduced in Java in its JDK 1.7 version. JDK 1.7 version. It's available right from what there? JDK 1.7 version. Not available up to what there? JDK 1.6 version. It was not existed in a JDK 1.6 version. It is existed in what there? JDK 1.7 version. Sir, all of you are getting my point or not? Right, sir. Now, this is the point here we have to understand. Right, sir. Now, some cases are given, valid cases and invalid cases also we are given there. Try to understand it clearly. Then after that, after completion of this one, example code. If you want to check for the sake of your practice, if you want to see that example there, I'll give this example code. Then compilation environment also here I want to provide, so that you can understand clearly. On command prompt, then here I want to delete one thing. What I want to delete there, 1.7. That's okay, fine. Right, 2 is an output here we are getting. Yeah, right. Everything is okay, fine, no problem here that we are able to get. 1 minute, Java, so this is not required for us. Right. This is clear cut information that we provided here. Leave this one. Right, sir. Next one. This is like what I'm telling there, binary number system. Finally, I'm asking one question. Do you know? Try to answer for it, all of you know. To represent numbers in binary number system, what symbols we have to use to prepare the numbers? No, zeros and ones, only two. Get my point or not? The next one. After that, to represent a binary number in Java program, what prefix value here we have to use? Either 0 small b or we have to use what there? 0 capital B. Binary number system was introduced by Java from its which version there? JDK 1.7 version onwards. It is not available in what there? JDK 1.6 version. That's very clear. Right, sir. Next one. After completion of this, what is this another point here I'm telling there? But one more thing. I think I have not given any information about this base actually. This number system here we provided here. Now the point is what there? Its base value is 2. That is 2 input alphabet. 2 input alphabet in the sense zeros and ones only, right? Zeros and ones only 2, right? That's the meaning of this base value. That's okay, fine. Completed, sir. Binary number system is okay. Once again, I will talk about this binary number system in the future in the combination of number systems there. Now the second number system is like what there? Tell me guys, what is the second number system here? Octal number system. Octal number system. Now let's understand the point here. Now tell me, its a base value. Its a base value is what there? 8. That is, what's the meaning of it? No, that is 8 number of input alphabet. Input alphabet in the sense what symbols are allowed here? How many symbols are allowed to represent this number? Or what there? 8 symbols are allowed. Right, sir. Now what next one here? Right, sir. Then it allows the numbers. It allows the numbers like what there? 0. Right? No response. 8 is included or not included? No. Not included, right, sir? It allows the numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 7 up to that only. Am I right or not? And 7. It allows the numbers like this 0 to 7 to represent numbers in octal number system. Right, sir. Now this is one point here. We have to understand this clearly. Right, next one. After completion of this clearly, what next one here we have to do there? Okay, fine. Now next one is the prefix value. Then prefix value here we have to provide. In the case of binary number systems, either 0 small b or 0 capital B, that we provided. Now we have to go for one prefix value. Understand my point here? To represent octal numbers in Java applications, we have to use what there? 0. We have to use what one? 0. I think some of you may misunderstand it's a O. Why? Because binary number system B is a starting symbols of 0B. Get my point or not? So in the case of like octal number system, no, that starting symbol is what there? O. Maybe 0O. Might be thought like 0O, but not like this. Now this is what there? 0. This is like what there? 0. Right, so 0. Right, to represent octal numbers in Java applications, we have to use 0 as a prefix. 0 as what their prefix. That's it. 0 as the prefix value, as a prefix. That's it. Even it is not like a 0O, only 0, and it is not O. It's what their 0 only. Got it or not? But if you go for Python programming language, some other prefix is available. 0O is available in Python. Language to language, number systems are varied, representation is varied. In the case of Python, what we are able to get there? 0 we are able to get. But in the case of Java, what we are having there? No, 0 only 0. That's enough. Right, so now this is an example here we can understand. Now let's observe carefully. Now here I want to give some examples to you. Now here int a is equal to 10. Int b is equal to like what there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like 0. Next one is int c is equal to like observe carefully, right? So 3 4 5 6 7. Int d is equal to like what there 0, right? 6 7 8, like this here. Now tell me guys, out of all these things, which things are valid and which things are invalid here, we have to check. Now tell me, what is this first one here? What is the status of the first one now? What is the status of the first one here? It is not actual number. It's not an actual number. It's not an actual number. It is what there? What is this number no? It's a decimal number. Okay, fine. Then what about the second one no? Valid or invalid no? Second one is what there? Valid or invalid no? Yes, valid. Prefix value is what there? 0 I given, and that numbers are provided with what there? 1 to 5. No issues for it. Then what about the next one, guys? Now tell me. What about the next one? Valid or invalid no? Valid or invalid no? Valid or invalid no? Are yaar, observe carefully. What is this actually? Right, exactly. Then this is 0. I said to you, both are same, but this is somewhat different or not? This is somewhat different. See, in these cases only you are going to miss the marks and written test now. But nobody will specify this is 0, this is O like this. By seeing that numbers in the comparison, you can recognize it. What is 0 and what is 1. Yes, sir. Got my point or not? At the same time, we should not ask that question to that invigilator. Sir, is it 0 or O? If you ask that, they will look at top to bottom. Right, now come for it. Now this is what there. Actually, this is what there, invalid. Why it is invalid? No, number must be prefixed with 0, but not what there? Oh, how can I specify this? This one only. Okay, fine. Understand it clearly. Next one is valid or invalid? No. Valid or invalid? Invalid. Why it is invalid, guys? Now tell me. Why it is invalid? No, 8 digit 8 is included here. No. See, now inside the class, whenever we are starting this topic, now we are in touch with the subject. That's why we are giving all answers there. But in the written test, now what will happen there? 50 questions are coming continuously. Maybe that question may be before question may be from object orientation. Next question is this one, where how can you get the strike? That is important. If you are getting thought of answering that particular question from this model, that is important here. That we have to check. Got it or not? Right, sir. Anyway, now this is invalid. Why it is invalid here? Now tell me. Why is invalid there? 8 not allowed in actual number system. 8 is not allowed in what there? Actual number system. That's a point here we have to understand that. Right. 8 is not allowed in the actual number system. Right. So now this is an example we can understand. And this actual number representation is available right from first version of the Java. We don't have any specification for it. If I'm not giving functions related information, by default we can understand these are available right from what there? First version of the Java. Clear or not? Right, so now let's move on to the point here. Now try to understand it clearly. This is about something about like what there? Actual number system. Now let me check this one here. One example here I want to show. Now try to understand it now. Say for example, int a is equal to 10 now. Right, so now tell me what is that output here we are able to get now? Tell me. What is the output we are able to get if I compile and execute this program? No response. Is that what is the value? 8 or 10? 8 or 10? 10 is a value. See what number system I provided, sir? Decimal number system. 10 in decimal is what there? 10 only. 10 only. 10 is what there? 10 only. Understand it? I have not used any prefix value, right? Right, sir. Now. Right, so now let me check this here. Let me compile and execute this. Now let me go for it. Java C space tester.java. Compiled successfully. Then what next one here? Java space tester. What's the value here we are getting there? 10. 10 is the value here we are getting. Clear. We are getting output like what there? 10. Understand it clearly. Right, so that's okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now I want to make this number as an actual number. What I have to provide there? 0. I want to provide this octal number. Then what I have to provide there? 0. Observe carefully. Now 0 is what there? If I provide 0, then what is the equivalent decimal value? Equivalent decimal value. As it is calculation, its base is 8. That means every digit must be multiplied by with the 8th with the powers, increasing number of the powers. That means that right to left calculation we have to do 0 star 8 power 0. Then what next one here? 1 plus 1 star 8 power. What's the value? No, 1. No, only these two things. No. Now tell me, what's the value here? We are able to get no 0 star anything. That value should be 0. Next one is what there? 1 star 8 power 1. 8 power 1 is what there? 8 only. So here we are able to get 8. Then what is the resultant value here? No, 8 only. Now let me check this. I want to compare and execute this. Any version we can use, no problem here. Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test output value is what there? 8 is a value here we are getting. Right, so now this is the simple calculation here we provided for this particular one. Example code if you want to take now this is an example code here. Understand it clearly. Right, sir. Octal number system is clear or not? Right, sir. That's okay. Fine. Now later on, I'll combine all the number system. There I will go for some examples. No, but try to understand it. Okay, then before that, now tell me one more small example I'm asking to you guys. Now tell me, all of you now tell me, listen carefully. All of you listen carefully. I have a doubt. This value I provided, sir. What is this number system now? In any way, that value should be like what the 0. If you think it is decimal, 0. If you think it is octal, the value is what there 0 only. But my question is which number system it is? Is it a decimal or octal? Decimal number system. Decimal numbers, even though it is a 0, no, it's a decimal number system. Okay, fine. Right, sir. Observe carefully. The point what I'm see, no compilation error. Output only we are able to get here. No compilation error and output only here we are able to get 0 is a value here we are getting. Am I right or not? Okay. Now the question is what there? What is the question here we are asking there? Observe carefully. The question here we are asking like what there, not like this. The question is like what there? Find the number system from the following instruction. That's the question here we are getting there. Find the number system for the following instruction. Int a is equal to 0. Right, sir. What is the answer for this question? No? 0 only. 0 is for provide only number system I'm asking there. What is that number system here? No? Decimal number system. Got my point or not? See, if it is an octal number system, if you want to say only 0 is a prefix value. Prefix value in the sense some number must be existed or not first. If you want to write some prefix value, first we must have some number or not. But if we don't have any number there, only 0 is available. That means no prefix value. That 0 is treated as an actual number. No prefix value. By default, it will come under what there? By default, it will come under what there? Decimal number system. That's the same question I'm asking there once again, but we have to answer for it clear. Same question here I'm asking there. Try to recognize it. Now this time I'm providing int a is equal to 0, 0. Find the number system from the following in a section. Int a is equal to 0, 0. 2 zeros I provided at a time. The number system is what there? Is the decimal number system or octal number system? Decimal number system or octal number system? Let me check it here. Will you get any compilation error? Error, no error. Okay, 2 zeros here I provided here. Now try to observe carefully. Java C space test.java. No compilation error. Then Java space test. What's the value we are getting? 0. Then what happened internally here? Internally what happened there? As this calculation 0 star 8 power 0. 0 star anything is what there? 0 here we are getting. Now this is octal number system. So now this rightmost 0 is the number, then leftmost 0 is what there? Prefix value. Right, by this here we can understand this is like what there? Actual number system. Now this is like what there? Actual number system. Right, sir. Now this is one example here we can understand. That's okay, guys. Now let's move on to the third one here. What is this third number system here? No, decimal number system. Don't expect any concept inside this. Why? Because right from our LKG or UKG onwards, we are using the same number system. Yes, sir. Any doubts on this decimal number system? Right, sir. Right from our childhood, we are using the same number system. Right, sir. Now, the point is what? Something else here we have to understand that. That's why I'm giving some points to you. Try to observe this clearly. Third one is like what there? It uses its base value. It's a base value is 10. What's the meaning of it? No, that is 10 numbers, 10 symbols. 10 symbols are allowed to represent numbers. To represent what their numbers. Its base value is 10. That is 10 symbols are allowed to represent what their numbers. Next one is what there. It uses the numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and what there 9. 10 is included or not included? Not included here. 10. That's okay, fine. Any prefix value for this? No. Any prefix value for this? No. No prefix value. No prefix values existed for the decimal numbers. For what there? Decimal numbers. Right. So that's it, guys. Now I don't want to give more than this. This information is sufficient. Right from beginning onwards, we are using the same concepts here, like what there? Decimal number system. No need to take any example on the basis of this. Get my point or not? Right, sir. Now next one is fourth one. What about this fourth one, guys? Now tell me. Hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system. Now tell me no. Its base value is what there? 16. Its base value is 16. Then what's the meaning of it? No. That is it uses or it is using 16 symbols. 16 symbols or 16 input alphabet. Input alphabet in the sense the symbols what we are using there. It using 16 input alphabet. Then what numbers it is using there? It is using the numbers like what there? The numbers like what the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, comma, A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, T, comma. F is available or not available? F and F and F. Right, so they are the symbols here. Nearly 16 symbols are available or not? Right, so that's okay, fine. Now, similarly, the point is what there? It must have. That means, right, sir. It uses either 0 small x or 0 capital X, 0 small x or 0 capital X as a suffix value for the numbers. As a suffix value as what there for the numbers. Observe carefully. It uses either 0x, either 0 small x or 0 capital X as a suffix value for the numbers to represent numbers in what their hexadecimal form. That's enough. Let's see some examples here. Here we have to give valid and invalid cases. No, observe carefully. First of all, like what there, int a is equal to 10 as is I am giving there. Now next one is int b is equal to right 0 small x 1 2 3 4 5 6 for example. Int c is equal to 0 capital X 7 8 9 ABC for example. Next one is int d is equal to right sir. Now 0 small x like what there right D E F G like this I have given now. Tell me guys, what about the first one here no? Same status. What this one here? It is not a hexadecimal number. It is not a hexadecimal number. It is a decimal number. This is as it is. That's okay, fine. This is a decimal number. Okay, fine. Next one is what about the next one, sir? Now tell me, valid or invalid? No. 0 small x 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now this is what they're valid. Now tell me, what is the next one here? No. 0 capital X 7 8 9 ABC. Valid or invalid? No. Right, sir. Now valid. No. Then what about the next one here? No. Valid or invalid? No. Why, sir? Why it is invalid here? No. G symbol here we have used there, but that's not allowed in what there inside the hexadecimal number system. Now this is like what there invalid case here. This is exactly like what there invalid case there. Understand my point clearly? Right, sir. Now this is like what I'm telling to you. The concepts here what I've given. That's okay, fine. Here also be no version changes. No, it's available right from first version of the Java. It's available right from what there first version of the Java. Yes, sir. Okay. Prefix value. What I have used there in all the cases, no? Prefix only, right? Any changes here? Not suffix. In all the cases, I've given prefix only, right? Right. Good. Nice. Okay. Fine. Not suffix. Prefix only. Right. Now, anyway, then we will see one simple example here. Now about this code related things. No. Now observe carefully. I want to use this 10 now. Then I have used cap. This is like what number here? Now tell me decimal number. As this is like what their decimal number. Java C space test.java. No compilation error. Java space test here we are getting. That's okay, fine. Observe carefully. I want to make it is 0 small x. 0 small x here we provided. If it is 0 small x, no, what we are able to get there, observe carefully, Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Now Java space text, what's the value we are getting there? 16 is a value. Why sir? Why 16 is a value? No, same calculation, but now we have to take 16 power. Every time the multiples of what there? 16 here we have to take. Now right to left, 0 star 16 power what there? 0 plus 1 star 16 power what there? 1 now. Observe carefully, 0 star anything 0. Next one is 1 star 16 power 1. 16 power 1 is what there? 16 only. 1 star 16 is what there? 16. The finally the result value is what there? 16 is the value. Yes, the output is what there? 16. Right, so now this is the point here I'm giving there about this. Like understand this clearly. There the values here we are getting, sir. That's okay, fine. Now almost all the number systems here we completed. Got my point or not? Now tell me, sir. I'm asking some few questions to you. Now try to answer for it from all this. No, all of you observe carefully. What are the questions here I'm asking there? Listen carefully. Observe carefully. So overall, how many number systems are available in Java? 4 number systems are available. What are the 4 number systems? No, binary number system, octal number system, decimal number system, hexadecimal number system. Overall 4 number systems are available. Okay, fine. Now tell me, what is the default number system in Java? What is the default number system in Java? Decimal number system is the default number system in Java. That's okay, fine. After that, now tell me, I want to give, okay, if you take this binary number system, what input alphabet is allowed here? Zeros and ones. That means input alphabet in the sense like what there? Symbols. What symbols are allowed to represent number? Zeros and ones. What's the prefix value? Either 0 small b or 0 capital B. Either of the things here we can use. Okay, fine. Right. Now this is a point. Next one is octal number system. What is that input alphabet from octal number system? 0 to 7. 0 to 7. What is the prefix value for octal number system? 0 only. 0 is the prefix value. That's okay, fine. Decimal number system. Which numbers are allowed in the decimal number system? 0 to 9. What is the prefix value? No prefix value. What is the prefix value here? No prefix value is allowed. Leave this one. Hexadecimal number system. What is the what exactly the symbols are allowed for representing numbers? No. 0 to 9 and A to F. A value is what there? 11. A value is what there? 10 or 11? A value is what? 10 or 11? Array, 0 to 9 is allowed. Then after that A. Then what's the value? 11. 10 is 10. A value is what there? 10. Understand it clearly. A is 10. B is what there? 11. C is what there? 12. Like this we can calculate now. Right, sir. Now, anyway, then the point is like what I'm telling to you. Then after that, after completion of this, hexadecimal prefix value is what there? Hexadecimal prefix value is what there? Either 0 small x or 0 capital X. Got it or not? Okay, nice, sir. Do one thing. I will give base value, directly base value if I will give there, but you have to give that respective number system. Ready for it? Just I will give base value, but you have to give number system. 10 now. You should not take that much of lag, right? Immediately you have to give answer. 16, 2, 8. Fine. Now this time I will give number system. You have to give prefix value. Ready? I think already people are calculating in their mind. Right, sir. Binary number system. 0 small b, 0 capital B, right? Decimal number system. No prefix value. Okay, fine. Hexadecimal number system. 0 small x or 0 capital X. Octal number system. Only 0, right? Fine, sir. This time I will give prefix value. You have to give number system. 2. What I said to you, I want to give prefix value, right? You have to give what there? Number system. 2. What is the prefix value, sir? then match it. That answer is matched. That's it. Any type of answer is okay, right? Anyway, then 0 small x, 0 small b, 0 octal, no prefix value. Okay, fine. Okay, sir. Anyway, then we are perfect in this particular one. No issues there. Then these are like what there. All the points here we understood there. Decimal, right? Number systems here. But observe carefully. Some points I'm telling there. One internal point. All of you guys observe carefully. One note point. Represent any number in any number system in Java program. Listen, all of you listen carefully. Represent any number in any number system in Java applications. But what will happen when we compile the program? Compiler will convert the provided number from the specified number system to decimal number system, where compiler and JVM will process that number as like decimal number only. Output value will be generated in a decimal number system only. Come again, what is the point I set you? Right, so if we provide any number in any number system in a Java applications, then what compiler will do? No, compiler will convert the provided number from the provided number system to decimal number system. Okay, compiler will convert the provided number system to decimal number system, where compiler and JVM will process that number as like a decimal number only. Okay, and JVM will provide the outputs in the form of decimal numbers only. Output value will be generated in what there? Decimal numbers only. See, in the case of previous literals where underscore symbols we have used, now the number systems with the different prefix values we have used. Am I right or not? But all these are for the sake of the developers understanding or not? All these are for the sake of what their developers understanding. But internal processing is going on what there? On the original number and decimal number system only. Am I right or not? So means that this binary number systems or octal number system or decimal number systems or maybe hexadecimal number systems or maybe underscore symbols in the middle of the literals, all the things are for the sake of the developer's easiness purpose only. That's why they are available in Java applications up to compilation. That means up to Java files only, up to .java file only. When we compile the program, automatically, what is going to be happen there? Automatically, when we compile the program, automatically that numbers are going to be converted to what their decimal number system. Then decimal number processing is going on internally. Processing is going on a decimal system only, but for the sake of representation purpose, for the sake of developers flexibility point of view, these many number systems are allowed. Understand the Java design model, how Java was designed. Now try to understand it. So providing these many number systems or maybe underscore symbols inside the numbers up to developer level only. Once the processing is started, the processing is going to be performed on what there? On original numbers only. That is like what there? Decimal numbers only. Right, sir. This is the point here we have to understand. Right, sir? All of you are getting my point or not? Right, sir. Now see, then few examples here I want to prepare there. Now try to give answers for all of you now. I will ask questions you now. I think all of you are having notebooks, right? Open the notebooks. Now take example 1. Faster. Everybody, faster. Example 1. Some exercise I want to give, then we have to give clarity. Only this type of examples we are able to get in a company written test. In company written test, only these examples here we are able to get. Everybody, complete it. As all of you ready? Right, observe carefully. Int a is equal to 0 small b 1010 int b is equal to 0 capital B 0010. Right, sir. Now system dot out dot println of a plus b, system dot out dot println of a minus b, system dot out dot println of a star b, then system dot out dot println of a slash b. Right, sir. Int a is equal to 0 small b 1010 into small b is equal to 0 capital B 0010. System dot out dot println of a plus b, system dot out dot println of a minus b, system dot out dot println of a star b, system dot out dot println of a slash b. Right, sir. What we have to do there? How we are able to calculate them? No. Simple. First, to convert these binary numbers to decimal numbers. Then you can perform the operations. Same thing is going on internally. At a compilation time, that both the numbers are going to be converted to whom they're converted to decimal number system. After getting that numbers into the decimal number system, then what will happen there? Automatically that calculations will be performed. Is it? All right. Now first of all, anyway, then definitely I'll compare and execute this one. First of all, try to complete it. I given some clue for you. What is that clue I'm giving there? Convert these two numbers into what? Decimal number system. Then perform the operations. So only this type of minimum. Then if we have knowledge on these concepts like this, no, minimum 2 questions you are able to get in the OCJP examination. In the certification, if you write exam there were minimum 2 questions we are able to get from this number systems. Not only in the certification point of, if you go for any company written test, there definitely 1 or 2 questions we are able to get from this. You must thorough with all this. Sir, completed? All of you completed? Just wait a minute. Some of you are already doing some exercise. How much time we are taking, sir? Nothing is there. It's very simple. Even that numbers are given simple numbers now. That's why it's very simple for you to calculate it. First of all, tell me, guys, what is A value? What's A value? 10. What's B value? 2. 2 is a B value. Am I right or not? B value is what? There 2 only. 0, 0, 1, 0 is what? 2 only. 0, 0 into 2 power 0 plus 1 into 2 power 1. That's it. 1 into 2 power 1 is what there? 2 only. Right, sir. 1, 0, 1, 0. 0 into 2 power 0, 1 into 2 power 1, 0 into 2 power 2, 1 into 2 power 3. That means 2 power 3 plus 2 power 1. 8 plus 2. What's the value here? 10. Right, sir. First one is 10 and second one is what there? 2. And then remaining calculations are very simple. Then 12 is the first answer. Next one is what there? 8 is the next answer. Come on. After that, what next one here? 20. Right? 20 is the value. Next one is what there? 5. That's fine. Now these are the values here we are able to. Let me check it. Right, so now let me check this now. Java C space test.java. Compilation error. Why, sir? Why we are getting compilation error? 1.6 version we are using. That's why we are getting it. No. So what we have to do there? 1.7. Now Java C space test.java compiled successfully. Java space test. Output values here we are getting 12, 8, 25. That's okay. Now this is one program here we are getting. Right, and already values here we are getting. Now let me use that values there. Yes, sir. Completed? All of you completed? Right, sir. Next one more example. One more example. Simple example this time here. Then we have to give answer for it. Now here, int a is equal to 0 small b. All right, sir. 1010. Of course, its value is 10. I'm giving clarity. But next one is after that, int b is equal to, observe carefully, 0 3. System dot out dot println of a plus b. Maximum people are going to give the answers. Not now. Whenever we are in written test, no, everybody will give the answer is what there 13. Value is what there 13 or any other one. What's the value? Think and give answer. Don't give blind answers. Maximum people are going to give answer is what there 13. What is the answer now? Trust your calculations. Don't trust on my face expressions. What is the value? In general, most of the people are giving answer is 13. But what is the answer now? 13 only. 11 or 13? How you got that 11, sir? Now this is 10, 3 into 8 power 0, what is the value, sir? 8 power 0 is what there? 1, no. 3 into 1, what is the value? 3 only. 10 plus 3, what is the value? But how can you say 11, no? Right, sir. Anyway, then, let me check it. 11 or 13 again? 11 or 13? Okay, I'll check it. Java C space test.java. No compilation error. Java space test. 13 is an output here we are getting. Right. Now the output value is what there 13. No need to get any confusion. It's very simple. Output is what there 13. Okay, sir. One more example. Try to complete it. One more example. Yeah. Now observe carefully, all of you know. Right now, int a is equal to 0b or else maybe 0 0 2. Okay. The next one is what there 0 small x a. Simple mathematical operations only I'm asking, but only the representation is different. Right? What's the value now? Yes, sir. What's the value? 11 or 12? 11 or 12? 12 only. Right, nice. Java C space test.java. Compiled successfully. Now see this Java space test. 12. 12 is an answer. Right, sir. Now this is clear cut information here what I have given. Alright, sir. Now output is like what there 12 we are getting. So that's all, guys. Now this is the total awareness on like what there. So somewhat number systems here we understood there. So try to read this content and before come for tomorrow's session, and tomorrow we are going to see some other content. Right, sir? And a small announcement, guys. I think 25th or what is the day? Sunday, no? Sunday, right? Sunday only, right? Okay, no problem. It's okay. Then Christmas, right? Sunday. Then anyway, no class is going on that day. Then fortunately, that festival and Sunday both are coming in the same day, right? So happy. Not happy. Think people are expecting Christmas on Monday, right? Right, sir. See, very at the starting mode, I don't want to give much burden to you so that I'm not thinking about the class on weekends, maybe on Sundays there. But once you are in a right track, once objective orientation is started, OOPS concepts are started, on every Sunday we can expect the classes. When it is the case, when onwards, when object orientation is started. Now this is the third topic. After completion of this third one, fourth topic is what there? Object orientation. From that point onwards, on every Sunday, definitely I'm going to conduct some classes without failure. Okay? Right, yes. That's all for today. Then tomorrow we'll see that remaining point. Thank you. Those are attending at 7:30, within 5 to 10 minutes, I'll start the class. Please wait here. Last video is uploaded, guys, and last video is uploaded. Please check once in our browser, right? The last video is uploaded.